Hello, beautiful soul family. It's Shawna L. Francis, and today is September 25th, 2022. I knew September was going to fly by, and I mean, it's absolutely doing it. What a beautiful September it's been, though. Just so much going on. I am back in Portland, and I'm still just reeling from the last 4 or 5 days, the Ark of the Covenant stuff, the meditation that we did with Melchizedek and Cryon coming together. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I mean, I'm still just, I'm in awe for this process. They come through daily. And it's so fascinating that this has to be such a public thing with what I've got going on with my mission. So, I trust that it's got to be public for a reason. And I mean, we're working together. We are part of this collective grid of light workers. We are raising the frequency together as a collective. But then on the flip side, I've got all this really personal stuff with my mission. It's, all this on display, and it's good. It's really good. And I know it's helping you guys. It's certainly helping me to have your support, like I said, but I'm just still tripping out on this stuff. I don't know if I'll ever stop and just like, oh yeah, this is normal. Like I'm not there yet. I mean, I'm really not there. Today is no exception. Melchizedek came through today again, and he talked about money. So I was sitting down really the last few days, and I'm thinking about this medicinal mushroom grow operation and the money required for it, and other personal financial decisions that we're making right now. And, it has been my standard operating procedure to be a worrywart in general, but to also worry about money. I've always sought comfort through my employment. I've worked really hard to, and I was making excellent money when I was in digital marketing before my awakening happened 4 years ago. I'd really nurtured my career, and we'd done some really smart investing in real estate. And, I was really focused on this. So now, throw all that out, and now I'm on this path of, follow your guidance, live in the moment, don't worry about anything, let go of control. Trust that your team has your back and is guiding you, just, with illuminating that step, that very next step, just right before I need it. And, they have done that. And I have had all the money that I've needed to do what I'm doing and to maintain my lifestyle even. And, but it's still one of these struggles, and I know that most of you feel the same way that I do. And, the guides are always just, if you let go of the fear of this thing, you tend to attract it more, right? If you're always coming from this place of lack or fear of lack, you're going to attract that to you. I don't know if you guys follow Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks channels Abraham. She goes by Abraham Hicks. Those guys, that combination between Esther and Abraham, they're so good about abundance and manifestation. You're sending out rockets of desire. So if you're having issues around money, lack, co-creation or creation, manifesting, she's awesome on YouTube. She's incredible. They're incredible what they're doing. And I love all this channeled stuff. It's just so fun. So today, Melchizedek. So they come in today with some of their pleasantries here. Really, and I have had a lot on my mind, and also just so tired this morning after travel yesterday and just working so hard in Mexico to get things ready to go so I could leave things in a good shape, in good shape. So they said, today we are coming to you beyond the veil with some news to share. I always get a little, oh my gosh, what's that going to be? I always get a little tense, so I have to oh, okay, it's going to be fine. They said, the passing of your father has opened up some new doors for you. With his help, working on behalf of your highest good, and of course, the betterment of the entire human species. Thank you, Dad. These doors are now left wide open for you to step through. And I have gotten some inheritance money from my dad. That's part of, this, the money's flowing, things are, I've been well cared for here. So far, so good, at least with money. My dad being part of that with this inheritance. They said, the money shall continue to flow. Believe that all the money that you'll ever need will be there just when you need it. Could you imagine? Like, I got to really work on this. This is not going to be easy for me. But how amazing is this? We'd like you to completely erase any fear you have around your future state of money. So yeah, as I think about starting this business, our living situation, moving, paying bills, I still hold on to this thing like I don't have a steady income, even though right in this moment, everything is perfect and I should not be worried about this. So they're bringing this up. So they're just, Shawna, erase this from your field. Know that you'll be well cared for. Shawna, imagine, if you will, your life without any fear of money coming in or going out. You are abundant. This is the news we want to share. Your dad has given you the foundation to continue to move forward with your dreams. Thank you, Dad. So here's my foundation. I get to build upon this. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, this means that, this business is going to do well. Of course it's going to do well. It's divinely orchestrated. This has been, I'm sure I came up with this plan with my team before I incarnated here on the planet, and we're executing this blueprint now. So it's my plan, but, they brought this to me like, hey, this is your next step, this medicinal mushrooms, so, but, it's just, there's just always so much coming at me, it seems like, and the fear of money, the loss of money. Am I going to have money in the future? What about retirement? Yeah, I think about these things just like you guys do. They're saying just erase this. These gifts will continue to present themselves to you in time. No worries about money, about the flow of it, the acquisition of it, the loss of it, and the spending of it. And I'm not certainly going to go out and just blow a bunch of money because Melchizedek has just told me I'll always have this money available. I'm going to be very conservative and smart about where I'm spending my money. But, they've definitely, my guides have been saying this kind of thing for a long time. And I just haven't been super focused on letting go of my fear of money, my fears around money, I should say. We would like you to erase this from your field. This is heavy debris and low density in your field to worry about money, anxiety about money, the flow of money. Let it be done. Let it be done. I'm willing to give this a try. I'm certainly in a good position right now where I really can. And just I think it's about being conscious of this, being aware that this is always in the background and just getting rid of that. So I'm going to be working on this as my next thing. Like, all right, whenever I catch myself, old programming, old concerns, old worries, this is a whole new paradigm, guys, right? This is all new territory. I get to just relax and not worry about money coming in. I've got what I need to kind of start this business. So, all right. And I just thank them so much for this. It's so nice to hear it again. It's like they kind of have to beat me over the head sometimes with some of this stuff before I really get it. And this is definitely one of them. And they said, of course, dear one, let us recap where you're at, where you're standing right now. Okay, and there's some bullets here. Number 1, you are everlastingly abundant. You'll have all your needs met. Yay. Love first. That was a big one here like a week ago from these guys. Love first. In all that you do, picture yourself with us at all times, right here in your field, as if we are physically standing next to you. I think really they don't want me to lose sight of the mission. Like, it needs to just be driving everything that I do. And it hasn't really been up until now. I've kind of got this spiritual stuff over here and I've got these other responsibilities over here, but this stuff's going to start to meld together into one cohesive existence here. It's just going to be a seamless flow. So they seem to be gearing me up for that. Never forget who and what you are. A seraphim in training with a big mission. Yeah, I don't really forget that. I guess I get busy though. Connect to the collective grid often, all day, every day, the collective grid. So setting that intention. So I sit down in the morning and I set that intention, and then I'm trying to just be conscious that I'm connecting and that I'm tuning into those frequencies. It's easy to forget that as I'm driving or getting busy, but that is the idea, is that we're constantly, it's like, I believe we're constantly connected to the grid anyway, but now it's about being consciously aware of it and that we are contributing in this way. So it's important. Exercise, sleep, nutrition, make these a focus. Exercise, sleep, nutrition. This morning I got up, I was so tired. I drugged myself to the gym. I had a pretty good workout, actually. It wasn't as awful as I thought it was going to be. But, last 11, 12 days in Mexico, there was no gym. I was just working super hard, and that was my exercise. Set an intention to connect with all aspects of yourself and your teams beyond the many veils separating you from these realms. So make that a focus. Again, this is stuff they just talked about. Continue to make your daily videos and allow us to answer the questions and to help you grow your audience in the right way. Grow my audience in the right way. Okay, so I don't know if there's a wrong way, but that's great. So it actually, in coming out of marketing, demand generation, getting people to see your content, your information, your messages, that's really hard to do. So if they're able to really focus on this for me and work on it, I am relieved. I'm really relieved at that. Then I said, Saint Germain talked with you yesterday. Feel into what it is you want to create for yourself. Visualize it clearly and follow your heart. So yeah, Saint Germain. He came in while I was on the plane yesterday, and he's come in probably 7 or 8 times when I'm literally flying on a plane, and he comes in, he wants to chat. The first time I ever talked to Saint Germain was on the airplane. So, every so often he wants to chat while I'm flying. And so I get out my laptop, and instead of speaking and channeling that way, I type everything that he's saying. So I want to just pull that up real quick. So talking about like visualizing this mushroom grow operation, the physical space of it. He's like, feel it, see it, be there, see the business coming together easily. See your amazing staff who believe in that mission. See money flowing in. See new connections being made across the world. See yourself helping to raise awareness of this medicine. See it being widely accepted and being helpful. So, this is all, this is the continuing of the focus that I need to bring to this work. There's a lot. This is a lot, right? It's a lot to be holding these intentions. And I'm working at it. The halls of Amenti, please continue to make time for this. I haven't gotten into the halls of Amenti since the Ark of the Covenant and that whole discovery with my mission. I mean, that was plenty. And they said that we understand your last visit there was big with many new learnings and understandings, but it's still important that you maintain this connection to the halls. There's much more to show you and for you to learn. I mean, yeah, I guess imagine 200,000 years since I switched teams over to this over here. I mean, amazing. So I imagine there's a ton to learn. Of course there is. There's so much we don't know. We're scratching just the minutest of surfaces of what this is, what being alive is all about, existence in itself. We're just really scratching the surface here. All right. So, it's about, I think, clearing my schedule, really getting focused, not forgetting who and what I am and what I'm doing here, and starting to really make this more of my all day long situation, not just, you know, a few hours out of the day. So that's where I'm at. And I'm, yeah, you know, it's hard. This is hard. It's a transition for me. I'm excited about it, but it's not easy. It's not easy to make space like this. And I really, and it has to be done. All right, continue to work with us. Tune into the shared field with us. Make yourself available. We very much love you, Shawna. We are with you always. They are with me always. Please allow us to help work with your energy and also the energy of the grid. So we did about a half hour with the energy grid, with the collective grid. And again, it just knocked me out. I was so tired. I had to lay down after that. Then my day kind of got busy. So I'm making a late video today, but that's all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you, Melchizedek. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cryon. Thank you, Team Earth Division, Army of Light. We're rocking this thing. You got this. I imagine I will be talking to y'all tomorrow. I hope you're doing well. Mwah.